Cool, okay then, so Dave, so a 1-0 win against Cardiff at home. Some may say that we were a little bit frustrated in that game, but all in all, it's a win. What are your general observations, mate?
It was laboured. Some of our performances to date this season have been free-flowing, kind of inspired. We've certainly been incisive. We've been able to cut through teams like a rapier, where today it kind of seemed ham-fisted and blunted. We were trying to bluster through it as opposed to cut our way through it. The width has been a problem in the last few games for us. The Bernard, Digney, Coleman, Walcott dynamics, they both work for us. However, recently in the last couple of games, that's been a problem because that's been our primary method of getting down the opposite end of the pitch. So when these other teams will do their video surveillance, is what we'll do ours. So they're looking to stop it. However, Gomez was fantastic today. Every time I see the fella play football, he looks better and better and better. Some of the touches when he's under pressure with bodies crowding around him and he drags it round and slides it through, that is top quality, kid. That's when you're looking at the top two things. That's what you're spending the money on. So basically, anyway. So what I'm saying to you is that you'd look at it as progress. It's not the. Put it this way: if they'd have equalised in the last 5 minutes there, it would have took the shine off it. Yeah. If we're looking at the whole season, this fella's still new. Yeah. So basically, we're just looking to win games, get to the other side of Christmas, and let's see where we are. We've got a squad now. I like the way he brought Zuma on at the end, just to make sure that the roof was not going to fall in. It's all, as far as the manager goes, I'm really pleased with him. I'm really pleased with how he does his press conferences. I'm really pleased the way he drums it into the players. He goes down that hub down there and sits and plays bingo with the R1s. No one really reports it, but he does it anyway. I like it. I like that he impresses upon the players, foreign players is what they are, and how they're taking the shirts off thing and going over to the kids. You can see it. So I myself gave him, I applied no caveats to him this season. I was wanting to see what we had and then make my mind up at the end of it. But I've got to say, even despite, like you said, that frustrating performance, I'm still seeing more positives than him. Look at Michael Keane.
Yeah, I know,
the
absolutely.
Renaissance of Michael Keane is magnificent.
And if you go back to the videos that we did outside here when we played Villarreal and that in friendly, you would have said the exact same thing. Valencia, sorry. Yeah. You said the exact same thing then, that you would give in this season, and you're liking what you see. So just the Richarlison thing worked as the front man for you?
I'll tell you, today it didn't work. His touch today was absolutely chronic. It looked like it was bouncing off this wall. Yet I went to Chelsea 2 weeks ago. He was utterly fantastic. I ran the two of them ragged. He won everything in the air. Everything but hit him on the chest, fell to his feet. That wasn't the case today. We kind of owe this kid a bad game. He's been Brazil, he's been with Neymar, his head's been in the clouds. You can't blame him, he's 21. He's just
well, that's it, yeah.
So we've got to factor that in. However, the greater scheme of things, this is a really important period for us. Never mind where we go next. That's important for me and you and him and everyone here. But actually, by the end of this month, we'll have played 4 home games and 3 or 4 away games. And we're in nearly the end of November. By New Year's Eve, we'll have played 8 or 9 more games. This is a crucial time. It's about momentum. If it was down to money and stockpiling stuff, well, the top 5 or 6 that share the title round in a decade, they all win it twice. That doesn't happen. It's about momentum. Right. We seem right now to be gaining momentum. Sigurdsson come back today, was half injured, still did well, scored the goal, wins the game. It's all positives. We would be here last year with Allardyce and Koeman, and it'd be the opposite. We'd have a list of things we needed to change, and 3 things it's positive we're able to build around. So then, I'm willing to work with this today. That's what I'm saying.